Hey guys, so this is the start of a series where we're going to make a game from scratch to publish. That is the complete idea. So it helps everybody, like the developers, intermediate developers, beginners, also the new guys who are starting with their journey. We have a Discord, and we did a poll on our Discord. We were deciding on what we have to start with, and I will just go there and pick out the poll to show you. Uh, I think this is the one. Just I have multiple screens, so I'll just go back and forth. So I had a few ideas, and it was kind of becoming a tie between the FPS game or a strategy game. So, but people liked FPS a bit more, and second place with just one vote difference was the strategy game. So eventually, maybe we'll do the strategy game, but first we'll do the FPS game, and the FPS game is going to be an archer game. Uh, so the idea is it is going to be a first-person shooter, fast-paced. There's going to be parkour in there. Left mouse button to shoot, right mouse button to zoom in, like the FOV or field of view kind of thing. There's going to be jump and double jump, and then there's going to be sliding effect, sliding feature. Um, so I was just thinking of more things that we can do, and it turned out that maybe we can have some kind of a multiplier effect if the player kind of parkours on top of the enemies. That could be funny, amusing, and also exciting. Um, and of course, as I said, the player will have limited number of arrows that he can use. So, and they have to pick up the arrows, like in a couple of games, like Towerfall. This was one of the uh, yeah. So just getting some ads. I'll try to skip that part. Okay. So in this, we it was kind of a similar kind of a thing that you can jump on top of people. Also, you could if you could get arrows, physical arrows, then you could use them. That was the idea, and we are going to do almost exactly that, but it's going to be like a FPS roguelike game, fast-paced, of course. And then I was just writing more features that are possible. Some arrows will have some kind of special abilities, and of course, player can do melee attacks other than jumping on top of enemy heads. And enemies will have different areas of effect. If we can do a headshot, if the arrows hit an armor, it should deflect something like that. And this is like a sheet template that I use. So I have a separate list for the to-dos. So I'm just going to start the project. So I have a blank slate now, and we're going to do everything together. That's the idea. So today we're going to start with these features, and I think we should get started. Alright, we'll just start running in 5.2.1. There is absolutely no reason that we are not doing this in 5.3 uh, or 4.27 for that matter. There's uh, nothing like that. It is just the version that I have and that I've been using for my other projects. Okay, jump on here. We'll do a blank project, and can be blueprint, no problem. Desktop is fine. No starter content, no ray tracing. And I'm going to change this to games, and it's going to say just going with the theme here, the last one. Okay. Okay, so we have the default setup loaded in. Just going to make levels, and then I'm just going to make a new level, which is the basic one. Don't want you world. It has started on a new screen, and I'm just going to save it. Call it test map. So this is going to be my test map where I'm just going to test a lot of things. And I mean, this is just the basic setup that I like to do. Here we will have the most essential of the classes, which is the character class. I will say this will be T and A player. So this is going to be the main player, and I'm going to make a player controller as well. Everything will have the prefix of TNA because that's the project name, and it's not something that is. I mean, it's up to you how do you want to name it. I just like it like that. Game mode as well. It will be GM. Also, instance. Game instance. Sorry. Game instance. What else do we need? We can make also a HUD. Make a HUD. HUD. So default a HUD. You just save all of that, and we will go in the GM. Uh, so we will just change TLAPC, DP, and the HUD. And we will also go in the project settings right here. Go to maps and modes. Make sure that you're on test map, and also the game instance is still a game instance. Right, and this also change to GM. So we don't need to save this project settings, it saves by itself. So um, now we have this there. We have a basic map, and I'll just make sure that we don't fall into the abyss. So we have some kind of a player character, but we cannot move around, jump, nothing is working, we cannot do anything. Alright, no problem, we just start there. Just to show you how I basically do my map. It's like just my preference. I put a suffix of the number. It's just easy for me to track it later on. Again, this is just my preference. We'll have a player start somewhere around here. Anyway, it's fine. That's okay. And also, I will be placing a few objects uh, just so that I am able to see that I'm actually moving, because this is like an abyss and we don't know what's happening. So that's kind of important. Just random pieces somewhere in the map. Point of reference, as you could say. we can see a square and a circle, like cube and a sphere technically. They're somewhere in the map, and that's good.